Hello and welcome to Karen's Creative Cards on YouTube. I am Karen Hashik, and in this video I am sharing 3 versions of the Triple Twist Impossible card. I am doing a happy dance because I love fun folds, and also because it is my 1-year anniversary of making and sharing videos on my YouTube channel. I am sharing my happiness with my subscribers by offering a huge prize full of dies and stamps and other crafty goodies to one lucky random winner. So be sure to stick around to the end to see what you can win and how you qualify for chances to win. I learned how to make these triple twist versions of Impossible cards at Mixed Up Crafts, and I have shared a link to her video in my description box. There are also links to all the supplies I used. On all 3 cards I am using Casual Friday's Tutu stamps and their matching dies. On this version I also used a Congrats from Tonic Studios and a pretty floral border die from Penny Black. I created a Christmas version using the Sugar Plum Fairy set of stamps from Casual Fridays. So you can see that in this version they're snowflakes, but we use the same dies, and a snowflake tree die from Simon Says Stamp. An older border punch from Martha Stewart. These stamps are from that same set, and on the back it says "Joy to you this holiday season" and leaves a place for you to sign it, and that is a die and stamp set from Hero Arts. For the card that I'm making today, I'm using those same stamps and dies from Casual Friday, which I'll show you. It's the Tutu Casual Friday stamp set, and this is the Sugar Plum Fairy set, so it has a matching shape. So the dies, there are 3 of them. I'm going to use one of them from the Ballerina Fry dies, cut out both sets. I'm also using a really cool sentiment stamp set from Penny Black called Sprinkles and Smiles. And I am using a border punch from EK Success, and I'm also using inks Flirty Fuchsia and Party Dress from Catherine Puller. I'm using Versamark and embossing powder from Nuvo that is a sparkle glitter embossing shimmery pearl. And I'm also using Nuvo Crystal Drops in the Glitter, Sherbet Shimmer, and Purple Rain. I'm also using my Tim Holtz travel size stamp platform and a Scor-Pal. Here's how you create a triple twist impossible card. You're going to cut a piece of cardstock, and I use thicker cardstock, 7.5 by 5, so it's 7.5 by 5. And I'm going to include this template on my blog, so you can refer to it, but you can also of course stop the video at any time. Okay, you're also going to cut 6 pieces of a designer paper or whatever you would like to use, and 3 pieces of black cardstock, in my case, to 2 1/4 by 1 1/4. So I'll just show you on the one that I'm not gonna have you watch me do all that taping, but this is what you're going to end up with. And you have 6 pieces of designer paper and black paper, cardstock, cut to 2 1/4 by 1 1/4, and you're also going to cut 2 pieces of designer paper or whatever layering paper you want to use to 2 1/4 by 1/2, and those are going to go on the end. You're going to take your piece of cardstock 7.5 by 5, and the first thing you're going to do is measure. I use a T-square ruler so that you know you have it perfectly straight, and you're going to measure at 2.5 and make a mark, and then you're going to do that on the other side, and then you're going to draw a line between the mark here and the mark here, and that is at the halfway point the long way. Then you're going to measure the bottom and the centerpiece at 1.5, 3, 4.5, and 6. And you're going to measure, I measure on both sides, and then you're going to draw a line between that. So again, on the bottom part, 1.5, 3, 4.5, and 6, and draw a line between the halfway point and there. Then you're going to flip it, and you're going to measure at 3/4, at 2 1/4, at 3 3/4, at 5 1/4, and 6 3/4. So again, you can stop the video and make a note of that, or you can check my blog. I'll have a link there with a picture of this template. I suggest that you make your own template, and you're going to draw a line from where you marked it here and here, and draw straight lines all the way up to the center. Then you're going to take a Scor-Pal or some type of scoring tool, and you're going to score between this 3/4 line and this 3/4 line, which at 6 3/4 is 3/4. So you're going to score from here to here. Then you're going to take scissors and you're going to cut, I don't want to do it on my template, but you're going to cut all of these lines up to the center point, okay? So cut all of them all the way up to the center, okay? And then you're going to flip it and you're going to do the same. So you're going to cut up to there, 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 and there. So all these lines get cut. And what you're going to end up with is something that looks like this, okay? So I have scored here and I have cut all the way up to those center lines. So you're going to start with your larger piece down here. So it isn't like this with a small piece, it's with the larger piece here. And again, the video that I will link shows this very well. But you're going to take this second, you're going to skip this one and you're going to take the second one, and you want to flip that up, but when you do that you want to flip everything with it. So that was the part that confused me. I was doing that flipping, but I didn't flip the whole thing up. And when I watched it again, I was like, oh yeah, that's what you got to do. So you're going to take that second one and you're going to flip it up. And then when this one comes up, you're going to fold that up. Okay? Then you're going to skip the next one and you're going to twist the whole piece with this one. So again, you're going to flip that whole piece, and then you have your two, and you have your piece down here. So again, we're going to skip and we're going to twist this last one up, and then this third one's going to stand. So it is relatively easy to do, although I will admit I struggled with it. But once I figured out that when you're twisting the one, you have to twist the whole rest of it with it. Okay? So you have 3 standing up, and you have these down, and then now we're just going to decorate it. Okay? So now would be to this point. And I have attached all the pattern paper pieces here and here, and I put black pieces on the ones that are standing up. Okay, so that is done. Now I wanted to use the sentiment, Sparkle, It's Your Birthday. And on the back it says Bring on the Happy, and those are both from that Penny Black Sentiments. So I wanted my ballerinas to be very sparkly. So I tried glitter sparkling embossing powder in colors, but I wasn't real happy with the coverage. So what I decided to do is, and I'm going to share it with you, I am using my Tim Holtz stamp platform, and I am going to stamp the third Ballerina from this set with Flirty Fuchsia Catherine Pooler ink. It's a nice bright purple. And that's very good coverage the very first time, so that's good. But as we know, we can do it again if we need to. I'm going to clean it off. I'm using my Gina K Designs Tidy Towel, which I am loving. It stays nice and moist in a bag, and you cut and cleans very well. So I reach for that every day. I do have to dry it a little. And now I am going to use my Versamark, which is where? Here. Okay. And while it's still in the same place, I am going to cover the stamp with Versamark. And I think I might do it again just to be on the safe side since you can't see it. I'm going to take a folded piece of paper, and then I'm going to take my Nuvo Embossing. It's a clear embossing glitter powder, shimmering pearl. And a heat gun. Hold it down with that. So I'm sure it's a little hard to see, but she is already very sparkly. Using the combination of those two. And now I'm going to use the matching die and cut her out quick. With my Gemini Junior. I've done the other three in advance. I'm going to use Purple Rain glitter drops, Nuvo drops on her, but that is something that then you can't touch, so I'm going to do that last. Okay, so these three are going to be on the back. I'm going to attach them on the stand-up pieces with glue dots. I probably could use, I think I'll just use dots where it's a little faster and will work just fine, I'm sure. So our three sparkly dancers are complete up there. Again, in all the flowers I have put either the purple or the pink glitter drops there. Now we need a piece along the bottom that is going to stabilize it and also be an extra decoration. I have already stamped Sparkle, It's Your Birthday, and I put some a little strip of two-sided tape along the edges, and then I'm going to set it there, and right here I'm going to put a strip of this, and right here another strip so that it holds it nice and sturdy. And I cut these 6 by 1 1¼ I cut this one 6 by 1¼ Again, it's an optional thing. You could make it a little longer. In the video she showed you could also put this whole thing on another back, but I decided not to do that. And then I'm going to put our little ballerina on here. So there's 3 dancing ballerinas that you can choose from. Oops, I remembered something else I wanted to do. But let's put the back piece on first. This one says Bring on the Happy. It's been punched, and then it leaves a place for you to sign the card. And again, I'm going to put that and put some I didn't get it over far enough, I don't think. So Bring on the Happy, and that's where you can sign it. I decided to take a row of gems in the pink and put a little trail from Sparkle to her foot, and we'll see if that works. So in this case I want the gems to stay sticking together. And it's going to say Sparkle. Kind of go in a semicircle. It's supposed to anyway. And I guess I need to cut off one of those. I estimated that I would need 12. So I decided to put some gems there from Sparkle, It's Your Birthday. And then I just need to put my Nuvo drops on. I'm going to try that on a piece of scratch paper, and it's rolling. It's doing fine. So we're just going to put a glitter center for all the flowers, and she's really going to sparkle. And again, that you don't want to touch for about an hour or so, maybe 45 minutes, but it's something that you don't want to touch, so we're going to be careful not to do that. Our triple twist card is complete. It will lay flat to mail in a larger envelope. I think it's called a size 6, so you can lay it flat to mail, and then these pop up for the recipient who's going to love it. I am indeed doing a happy dance because I am celebrating my 1-year anniversary of making YouTube videos. I have posted a new video every Monday this entire year and plan to continue on doing so as I'm having fun and hope that you are too. It is hard to achieve the kind of growth YouTube requires to be monetized, but I'm hoping to reach that point someday and appreciate every minute you watch and when you comment, share my videos, and subscribe. To say thank you, I'm offering a huge anniversary prize to one subscriber who comments on this video before August 11th at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Please tell me if you are a new or returning subscriber and where you live. My winner must have a USA mailing address, and here is what you can win. We have a Tonic Deco Diamond Pattern Panels die, a kitchen sink Make a Big Statement set of stamps. Of course, all these are brand new, never used. I have a Spellbinders Designer Series Celebrate the Day Tea Light box. We have a set of Desire Fluttering Motifs Butterflies. A set of dies from Tonic Studios called Birthday Bash Bunting Set. A set of dies and a little embossing folder. It's a Sidekick set called Beach from Tim Holtz and Sizzix. We have another set of those, another Sidekick one, Hello, also from Tim Holtz and Sizzix. A Desire Butterfly Quartet border die. A Happy Birthday die from My Favorite Things. And Hello die from Tonic Studios, a henna tag stamp from Tonic Studios, a Grace die and matching stamp from Tonic Studios, a another set of stamps called There's No Place Like Home from Tonic Studios, and Little Inker Designs Dip Dyed Ombre paper pad. And then a couple other things from Nuvo, a real pretty green crystal drops, a purple sparkle dust, which is that ultrafine glitter, and a silver glimmer paste. Again, all brand new, never used, obviously. The total value of this package is almost $200. To have a chance at winning, you simply need to leave a comment here before August 11th at midnight telling me if you are a new or returning subscriber, and to earn a second chance at winning, share this video on Pinterest or YouTube or somewhere and let me know where and how you shared it. If you are not on one of those social media places, send a link of this video to as many crafty friends as you can in an email and ask that they watch and comment for a chance to win too. A winner will be drawn randomly from the qualifying comments, and the winner will be announced in my August 13th video and on my blog that day. I will need to hear from that winner with their complete name and mailing address before August 18th at midnight Central Standard Time, or their prize will be awarded to another random winner. Thank you for your support as I start my second year of sharing card making videos on YouTube and helping me share the joy of creativity.